attorney, the organs were placed in Johnson's body, the body was closed, then the body was released to the funeral home. State investigators say it's their normal practice, but what happened after his body arrived at the funeral home was anything but normal. What was in the place of the organs? Newspaper. Dr. Anderson showed me the pictures of Kendrick's body he'd taken during the second autopsy. It's a Black Friday ad, JCPenney ad. Yes.
Stuffing that newspaper in like it was a garbage can inside his body. It's unbelievable.
I'd imagine that that's a different kind of pain. Yep. Why do you think that there would be newspaper stuffed in your child?
I never heard of that before. Never.
Neither had the founder of a National Embalming Academy contacted by CNN, who said it's not consistent with the standards of care in the industry, nor had the president of the National Association of Medical Examiners, who told CNN he's never heard of this practice. Why would the funeral home discard his organs and stuff them with newspaper?
The question is, why did he tell us?
So what exactly did the Harrington Funeral Home do with Kendrick's organs? And why was he stuffed with old newspaper? We went to their office to find out, but their response to us? No comment. However, in a letter to the Johnsons' attorney, Harrington Funeral Home owner Antonio Harrington denies he received Kendrick's organs. He writes in part, his internal organs were destroyed through natural process and henceforth were discarded before the body was sent back to Valdosta. It's another disappointing answer for parents determined to know what happened to their son before and now after his death. And they admit they're struggling.
Unbearable, just about. The only thing that wakes you up in the morning is just to keep pushing.
Victor Blackwell joins us now. This is an unbelievable newspaper inside this young man's body. I understand there's an investigation into where Kendrick Johnson's organs went and why. What do we know about it?
Well, Anderson, we contacted the Georgia Secretary of State's office because they issued licenses to funeral homes. We wanted to check on the history of Harrington Funeral Home. And when we told them why we were calling, they decided that they too wanted to know where are Kendrick Johnson's organs, and they wanted to know more about this process, this practice of stuffing bodies with newspaper, something that they'd never heard of either.
How was the family's autopsy doctor able to determine the cause of death then?
Yeah, I asked him, if the organs aren't there, how can you determine how Kendrick died? Well, he says that essentially blunt force trauma was not in the organs. It was in the right side jaw, which was actually noted as bruised during the paramedics report on the day he was found. He dissected the jaw, which had not been dissected in the first autopsy, found bleeding under the skin. He dissected the left side as well, did not find the bleeding, and he concluded that that bruising indicated, also with the bleeding, that there was blunt force trauma, that Kendrick took that blow to the neck.
You know, Victor, one thing I hadn't noticed, and actually a viewer who works in gyms noticed and tweeted me about this the other day, was that it looks like all the mats are rolled really tightly, except for the one that Kendrick was found in. That seems to have had a large opening.
Alright, so that was the other video that I was talking about. So there you have it. That's some old, messed up stuff, man. That's how, his body looked. Just some heartbreaking stuff. My heart, goes out to his family. And I just, I think I have kids. And I see how these people deal with it. I just don't see that I would be able to handle it that way. Yeah, I think that it'll be a completely different situation. Yeah, it would be bad. It would be bad for some people. It would be really bad for them. But I just KENNEKA, they said they didn't see her body. They didn't see if there was any bruising or anything like that. If this was a cover up, then they were covering up for somebody that got some kind of importance, or maybe a person that's in law enforcement. But, I already made that point. I am looking for more details. So I'll get everything that I any information that I get, I'll be posting it right away. Any new, information that I run into, I'll be sharing it right away, and hopefully her family can get to the bottom of this and they can get justice if that's, justice, period, because even if this was a mistake, there's no way in hell that she should have been in there by herself. I've worked in surveillance, and if I'm paying attention and actually doing my job, then I can see this woman. What the hell is this woman doing in the kitchen that's closed? I've worked in buildings where it's kitchens that are closed off. If we see a person in that kitchen, that is like fucking red alert. Right? That's fucking code red, whatever. What the fuck is that person doing in there? Everybody's go get that person out of there. Right? Because it's not safe. Something could go wrong, just like what happened with this girl. If this is the case, if she locked herself in there and perhaps passed out, I don't know, freaked out or something. I don't know if that's the case. I kind of, I don't know where to go with this, but I just feel like, man, I am really broken about this whole thing. This negligence, somebody needs to be, somebody needs to be not just sued. Somebody needs to be sitting in jail. Somebody needs to go to prison, because that's ridiculous that this woman could literally, you're not doing your job to the degree that if somebody can literally die, they can die in a freezer. If that's the case, but if you got somebody in your hotel stalking people and they can literally, oh God, man. So, look, that's the end of this video. I'm going to end this video. You'll watch a thing on self-help, regular people helping each other help themselves. Stay tuned with any new information I got, that comes up. I'll be, we'll check it out and we'll do some commentary on it, and let's just hope for the best. Let's hope for the best. All right. Thanks for watching.